fact that they may not like my jokes or my habits, it will protect your life. And that's why we're going to do well.
I want to say congratulations to all Palantir investors. If you have seen my videos, I have been buying Palantir stock during 2022 and 2023 at a price of less than $15 a share. I was able to purchase stock at less than $6 a share. And this is the reason why I have this stock at this gain at this moment, having a cost average per share of less than $7. So in this video, I want to show you the reason why Palantir stock continues to move up. I want to show you what they reported in the last quarter of 2023 so we can decide, is this the moment to sell our Palantir stock, or is the moment to hold the stock or buy more? I have been buying this stock heavily during 2022 and 2023, purchasing stock at less than $15 a share. But here, I'm going to show you the report that Palantir announced for the last quarter of 2023, and I am going to show you the reasons why this company has so much potential to grow in the years ahead. Okay, so this is the last quarter of 2023, where you can see that Palantir grew more than 70% year over year in the commercial side, where Palantir reported a record net income of $93 million. And as you can see on the screen, this is the fifth quarter that Palantir has reported positive net income and is not reporting losses anymore. In the commercial side, on the left side, you can see how the entire company grew in the last quarter more than 30%. And on the right side, you can see how the US business grew more than 70%. In the government area, the revenue grew 11% for the whole company, and here in the US, it grew more than 6%. So it brings a total revenue growth of over 20%, which is one of the concerns that many people had about this company. And this is the best part of why I invest in this company, and it's its gross margin. It reported a record high gross margin of over 84% for the last quarter of 2023. And this is huge because this is a company that developed this software that now is being sold to all these commercial companies. So think about Microsoft. Microsoft created Microsoft Office and now is selling copies and copies of this software to many companies and many families. And this is work that was made originally, and now they are getting more and more profits from this software that was created years ago. So imagine the magnitude now of what Palantir created, and now is selling copies and copies, adjusting their software to the specific company. And this is why the revenue and the net profit, as well as the gross margin, continues to grow quarter after quarter. Even the operating income continued to grow, showing a record high in the past quarter of over $200 million, which is a margin of 34%. Customer count went up in the past year, showing growth of over 50% year over year. So Palantir ends the quarter showing 103 new deals of more than $1 million, 37 of these deals of more than $5 million, and 21 of these deals which are at least $10 million. It also reported record number of cash and cash equivalents in the balance sheet of $3.7 billion with no debt. So many people were reporting that Palantir was going to bankruptcy. There is no way that you can declare bankruptcy if you have no debt. And this is the case of Palantir. So what are the projections for this year, for the first quarter of 2024, and for the entire year? Let's look at these numbers. In Q1 2024, the projection is to report a revenue of 612 to 616 million. And for the entire year, Palantir is looking to report a revenue of $2.6 billion. And this is amazing because this is the reason why I decided to invest in this company. It continues and continues to grow and acquire more customers in the commercial side and the government side. The company continues to expand more and more. And this is what Alex Karp had to say in the last conference call that we had in February 2024.
So much to say. Our performance in U.S. commercial is extraordinary. Some would say bombastic. The numbers that just fly off the screen are the 70% year-on-year growth in Q4. The numbers that I almost had to turn the page when I saw them were the 100 and over 100 contracts, over $1 million, 37 over 5, and 21 roughly over $10 million. It's almost inconceivable to do that many contracts given the way our product used to be. And so what you see is a convergence of our product being easier to use, an augmentation of its charisma, both driven by developments in AI, large language models, which make the product approachable Foundry to the broader market. You also see just this enormous demand and our ability to meet that demand with a new piloting approach that we call boot camp. So we went 2 years ago, we did 92 pilots. And last year, really mostly the second half of the year, we did over 500 boot camps. I go around the country now telling CEOs, CTOs, and really whoever has $1 million to buy our product and transform their enterprise, take everything you've done in AI since you started, put your best people on it, and we're going to show up at any time you want, and we're going to run your data at a boot camp for 10 hours. And then you compare your self-pleasuring to our operationally relevant, commercially valuable, critical to your enterprise results. Our 10 hours, your 10 months. They may not like my jokes or my habits. It will protect your life. And that's why we're going to do well.
So what do you think about these numbers? Do you like Palantir? Do you have stock in Palantir? Or will you like to be part of this Palantir movement? I will be reading all your comments below. To end this video, I want to remind you that Palantir is about to be included in the S&P 500. And this is big because that means that everyone who has a retirement account, 401k, or they're investing in any index that has to do with the S&P 500, they will be buying a little bit of Palantir every time they invest in these indexes, ETFs, of the S&P 500. So this is why everybody will have a little bit of Palantir in their retirement accounts or in their investments portfolios. What do you think about this? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe because there are so many great videos that are coming in their way. And don't forget that the best time to invest was 10 years ago, but the second best time is today.